What do you think about it?
It makes you wonder why I trust my shirt, my career, my life, my family in the hand of Bilbo the Bastard Baggins.
Isn't it difficult to actually be Miss Brown in that in that circumstance?
Well, yes and no. It was.
Action!
Things got mad!
Feed into the rotting remnants of a dead brain, not very healthy.
Not for us, anyway.
Deep underground in Nottingham, the stranger has certainly got himself caught up in a web of intrigue. On the penultimate day of shooting, Colin Baker and the rest of the In Memory crew found themselves on location in the damp and muddy caves under the BBC studios. Director Bill Baggs had the star tied up in the specially built set for more than 4 hours. And while Bill can certainly direct a camera, Colin's not so sure when it comes to spraying on fake blood.
You might squirt it straight at me bloody collar. You got it in my eye last time, shows how good you are.
Casting a shadow over the whole proceedings was Nicholas Briggs, who not only plays the part of Miner, but also wrote the screenplay. Nicola Bryant and Colin Baker go back a long way to their Doctor Who days together, so no wonder they got on.
Oh, hi. Yes, I am happily married, really. When you see something, you just go, ugh!
Yeah, that's right, when the thing's about to fall on someone's head.
Well, we're an absolute lunatic team, and so we couldn't resist working together again.
It's all done on a very lean, tight budget, but with a lot of creative energy. And he pays me.
The key part to it is the opening. When you look from what you do, you look from Miner to the suit, back to Miner again, and then you move. You don't move. At the moment, you're moving on the actual head move.
Well, it's because of the line. And what's your line?
Awaiting command to open fire.
No, it's got to be quick. Absolutely, it's got to be quick.
The trains. Remember? The trains? That's what this is.
There are more than 60 scenes in Memory alone. Each one had to be rehearsed individually before it could be filmed. Camera positions had to be checked, lighting adjusted, sound levels taken, and lines learnt. But sometimes no amount of rehearsing could account for an element of memory loss in the making of In Memory alone.
Does that make sense to you?
Zero return. No, don't try and say anything. Stay. Silence. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Same energy.
After 17 hours filming, even the stranger could be forgiven for showing the strain. The crew finally got to bed at 1:30 in the morning.
I'm quite happy for you to stay on the train, because I don't know you're not going to go. For you to get on the train, you to go on the train if you want to go.
After a well-earned rest, it's on to discussing the text for the last day of shooting.
Where Bill and I must talk about, because I think you can lose your memory, but you retain your personality, don't you?
I think.
Sorry, I'm thinking on my feet, because I'm trying to justify what is a kind of organic reaction to something.
Yeah. I'm
Where's the
listening to what
word?
you're saying, and
I think to have lost our memories and to not know who and what, thank you, to not know who and what we are is far more devastating than the train thing. I think that's far more frightening.
Yeah.
A new location and a locomotive for a prop. Rothley Station on the Grand Central Railway in Leicestershire was the setting for the final day of filming.
I think we've actually got the best settings that we've had so far. I mean, we have this wonderful sort of historical setting with the period train, and we have some brilliant special effects.
Genuine locations are always sought out by Bill Baggs to keep the cost of set building to a minimum. Rehearsals kept the cast on their toes as well as warm. At this station, it wasn't a case of waiting for a train, rather waiting for dusk to fall. When it faded to black, everything swung into action.
And now, revealed, especially for you,
Pardon?
the secret of the tie. Incredible! Yes.
The thing about filming is the only chance you ever get to eat is when you're not filming. And the only time you're not filming, you've got Bimbos, is that the word you use? Bimbettes.
Bimbettes.
You've got makeup girls plying their craft upon you. So the reason you all see me stuffing my face isn't because I'm a fat pig, honest. It's because...
Is there any chance?
That's all I've had today. Oh God, you know the truth, don't you?
You've had fish pie.
I've had fish pie, yeah.
I'm putting the hairspray on you, Colin, because otherwise the wind can let that go.
Right. Why did you put it on my bald spot?
Well, yet again I'm Miss Brown, but the nice thing about it is our relationships are not preordained. So we have a chance to, from a feminine point of view, not set up such sort of sexist roles as may have been in other things that Colin and I may have worked together on before.
When you're filming something like a steam engine, you hope to get it in the can in as few takes as possible. Cameraman Dick Cursor made sure it wasn't going to be an expensive night for Bill Baggs by getting it right second time around. In between takes, members of the cast were coming up with bizarre ways of keeping warm. But the amount of work still to be done was no joke, and it was already 9 o'clock at night, with only 4 hours of the shoot left.
I think this is my stop. It's extremely well written, which is the first thing you've got to have is a good script. It is a good script. I think Bill's done a smashing job on it, and I'm in it, I know what happens, and I can't wait to see it, so I suppose that's a good recommendation.
In Memory alone has taken almost a year to complete. It involved 90 hours of filming, with another 50 in post-production. All those involved with the film hope you enjoy it as much as they've enjoyed making it.